Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for Grow My Bag TV, and there is so much to unpack today. There, you have a couple on the global scale. You have a few on, a few for, right here in the United States. Small news like, Shibarium or Shiba Inu being launched in Nevada with Robinhood. But let's dig into what's important. Argentina. Argentina's inflation is ridiculous, highest levels like ever. They are thinking about dumping their peso for the US dollar. Now, they were recently invited to join BRICS, and it looks like they're leaning toward that deal with the US dollar. BRICS has no real solution for Argentina, in my opinion. So if you don't have a real solution, then are you an economic bloc or are you a political bloc? That's what I'm looking at right now. So I'm really digging into and seeing, true economics. Of course, they're going to have, impacts on different economies. However, to me, BRICS is more of a political play than it is a economic play or an economic play. So we should be paying attention to that as we move forward. Something that I am paying attention to is Polygon Labs. Wow. Polygon Labs has launched POL on the Ethereum mainnet. This is their next level layer 2 that's introducing a ton of new features that include, expanded, zero knowledge transfers or transactions, everything else like that. The validation across multiple chains, just a ton of new features. I am vastly interested in what this can do. Something else that I'm paying attention to is Colombia has entered into, or seemingly their central bank has entered into a strategic partnership with Ripple. Ripple has been on fire. On fire. News everywhere. News about everything. Cross-border this, cross-border that. And Colombia is the latest one. That said, I'm a Ripple fan. I'm an XRP Army member. However, I am not oblivious to that partnership between Chainlink and Swift. Okay? That's a big deal. I'm also not oblivious to JPM or JP Morgan's JPM coin. They just moved, not just, but they have, since they've launched, moved over $1 billion in settlements, cross-border settlements. There is a lot of competition in that space, but I think Chainlink has a leg up. I think that space is going to see Chainlink and XRP, or Ripple rather, see huge gains. We're going to get into the numbers later, but you can definitely see who's rising, who's not. If you look behind me, you can see I have everything up on the big board. But these are the things I'm paying attention to. Don't sleep on some of these connective tissue coins and protocols. Do your own research, dig in and see why they're all popping right now. Understand that, all right? Get an understanding about what's going on out there. More big news. The Reserve Bank of India, again, another BRICS nation. The Reserve Bank of India is looking to launch, or they have launched, their wholesale CBDC solution. It's a pilot program. There's not a lot of details on it, but they're saying that it's supposed to allow banks and other institutions to lend interest-bearing loans via the CBDC to each other, right? That's cool. That's awesome. Interest-bearing loans, short-term interest-bearing loans. It's cute. It's nice. I can already do that with crypto. Just saying. I keep wondering, every time I hear about India making a move, with their currency, things like that, I wonder, again, what is BRICS? What is the main problem that BRICS is solving? If it's just the top of the US dollar, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm not saying it can't happen. But what I'm saying is it doesn't smell like that. It does not smell like that's what they're trying to do. Then you have Genesis. Genesis and Digital Currency Group just can't get out of their own way. and Gemini is being pulled along with them. I told you last week how the New York Attorney General's office has brought a case against all three: Genesis, Digital Currency Group, and Gemini, for what they're alleging to be a $1 billion fraud. Now, that's not cool. So what is Genesis doing? Genesis is trying to speed up their bankruptcy payouts because of all that pressure from the New York AG. That is a big deal. I told you, Genesis and Digital Currency Group have major problems. Major problems. DCG needs Grayscale to get their spot Bitcoin ETF because it'll mean more business, more revenue for the whole organization. But I sit here and I just look at that and I just go, I think Gemini, they're not going to come out unscathed, right? Gemini in that lawsuit is not going to come out unscathed, but I think they will be able to deflect a lot of the blame toward Genesis and DCG. That is huge. That right there is huge. How they can they'll be able to point in that direction in a major fashion. Major fashion. Something else that I'd like to mention. I've been talking about it for weeks, but now I need your help. We're about to launch our own social media platform called Grow My Bag, right? And every single platform out there has been inundated with bots. And there aren't a lot of ways to stop bots. One of the ways, and I hate to say it, one of the ways is to actually charge money. Now, before you get upset, the reason why is because you need a ton of bots to make your bot network, make money for you. If you charge a fee, then they have to pay that fee for each one of the bots that are out there. If you're on some of these platforms, there are bots. You know that when you go to a profile and you look at it and it's got, thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers in some cases, but no content. Yeah, the chances of that, that's a bot. And you have to realize that it's a bot they're all feeding off each other. That's how they get the big numbers. So the only way to stop them is to say, okay, we're going to charge a fee. I'm thinking of charging $12 a year to be on the Grow My Bag network. What you get are conversations specifically about investing, growing your business management solutions, marketing. You can even subscribe to a daily newsletter. Actually, the newsletter comes out multiple times a day. That we have a few people test driving it right now. We send out, I want to say, like somewhere between 10 and 10 plus articles a day, right? Talking about all kinds of things. Finance, financial industry, marketing, all kinds of stuff. I need to know your opinion about that $12 a year. It's $1 a month. Is that really painful? Or is that something kind of like, I'm willing to pay that kind of money to help you keep the bots out? Because that's really what we're asking for. We're really saying it costs us a lot of money to launch a social media platform like that. Not only that, but to keep the bots, down. You're never going to stop bots, right? It's just never going to happen. But you can definitely hurt them. You can definitely keep the numbers down. And I figure if we build a strong community on the platform, the community will also help us to identify those bots and get rid of them, right? Something else about using a credit card is that we kind of know who you are now. Isn't that great? You would be able to have a conversation with somebody else and know that they spent money too, that they've got real skin in the game. That's what we're looking to do. If you could do me a favor, drop comments and let me know how you feel about it. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, you know what we should do? We should get into the numbers. And today's numbers are very interesting. All right, let me refresh the screen to get up-to-date numbers. I didn't refresh since I started this talk. Chainlink is down 3% to me. You know my 5% rule. That means that if you haven't moved greater than 5%, you kind of just moved laterally. You're really not doing anything. I'm expecting Chainlink to go up again, though. I really am. Else is down. Let's see. Stacks is down. Stacks is going to be big. We accept stacks on our Rebel Reach platform. We accept, several different types of crypto. I think it's like the count right now, I think is 8. We're about to add to that. But stacks is growing because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin grows, stacks grows. That's why I'm paying attention to it. 80% off its high. Again, as Bitcoin rises, stacks shall rise. I'm not falling asleep on Astar or Astar. I'm not sure about how to pronounce the name. Somebody please tell me how. But I'm paying attention to that because it's tied to, I think, Toyota. So pay attention to that. We did a video about that a while ago. Who else is down? And like I said, anything under 5%, nothing's really going on. If you come over here and you look at it, Gala is up 27%. Just when you thought Gala was going away, it's not. 27% in a day. Dang. Yeah, I'm kind of smiling with that. Pepe is up 15%. I told you I'm not messing around with Pepe. Gala has a use case. Gaming. Web3. Boom. Got it. Pepe, it's a meme coin. I'm not playing with that. Yes, you can make money off of it. If you got a couple extra bucks lying around and you want to play games, go ahead and be a DGen. Do the whole DGen thing with Pepe. But I'm still not touching it. Engine is up 12%. That's something we pay attention to. Let's see. Who else is on here that we're paying attention to? Dogecoin is up 7 cents, almost 7.2 cents. Again, I don't know what the use case is for Doge. So I'm not really paying attention to it all that much. Quant is up over 8%. Arbitrum up over 8%. Arbitrum, sorry. Avalanche is up. Avalanche is up, but I have to tell you, I'm not in that camp. I'm just not. Do like Avalanche, but they've had issues as of late. So I'm just keeping an eye on them. But I'm not buying in. I'm not selling, but I'm not buying in. Kind of holding where I'm at. Shiba Inu up 7%. Wow, I'm paying attention to Shiba Inu. They're off their all-time high by 91%, right? That's going to grow because they've built out, and they're just getting started, but they've built out a whole ecosystem. They've got real use case. I'm paying attention to Shiba Inu in a major fashion. Okay? I'm just putting that out there for you. That's what I'm doing. Fear and greed index, 71 today compared to 72 yesterday. Yeah, we're deep in greed right now. Again, the GDP numbers come out at 8:30 a.m. this morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm paying attention to that because that's going to have an effect across all markets. DeFi Llama, $54 billion in total value locked. That's crazy cool. Not nearly where we were before. We were above 200 billion. We'll get there. Will we get there by the end of the year? No. Will we get there next year? Hell yes. I'm saying it out loud. Full chested. Hell yes. Are you looking at these numbers? 34,306. Again, do you see this? We are moving laterally right there. This is what we're doing. We're starting to play within a range, but well above my 31,580. If we play around in this range, 3540 is right there. If we get a Bitcoin spot ETF, 50 would be right around the corner. I'm not even playing. So these are the things that I'm paying attention to. You want to look at it on the big board? Here we are. I mean, you can see it behind me, but here we really are. Like I said, Doge is up over 10%. Avalanche is up. Hedera Hashgraph, something I do have a bag on. They're up. OP is up. Arbitrum is up. Shiba Inu is up. But not just up, but up big. Axie Infinity is up. Gala is up. Pay attention to these things. Get to understand the use cases, because this is what I don't want you to do. This is the scary part. Everything starts going up, so you just buy willy-nilly. I'm not here to share my idea about buying willy-nilly. I'm here to share my idea about buying strategically, buying smart, being smart, doing your own research. Understand why you're buying something and not just buying something because everybody else is doing it. I don't buy into that whole FOMO thing. You might buy in at the same time that others are FOMOing in, but I want you to buy using your brain, not being a lemming and following everybody else. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. I'd appreciate it if you drop me a dime. Let me know if you are enjoying what I do, if I can improve on what I'm doing. And most of all, please give me your feedback. Like I said, we want to charge $12 a year to join our social media platform that's specific to, and when I say specific to, I mean, like, if I see you talking, if I'm on there and I see somebody mentioning politics and it has nothing to do with investing, boop, I'm going to delete it and you're going to get a warning. It's all about investing, managing your business. It's all about how I can grow my bag. Me, you, her, him, them, grow my bag. We want to have conversations about that. I'm tired of dropping videos on different platforms, getting banned for talking about money. It's weird. It's really weird. So we decided to build our own. Everybody talks about building their own. We built it. We're testing it now. Are we going to be the most beautiful platform out there right now? No, but we're going to get out there. We have tons of articles. We have almost all of my videos on there. We even have a knowledge base of financial terms that you'd be able to see. Remember earlier this year, I started dropping those little videos. We have all those. Anyway, hope you have a good one. This is Eddie J on crypto for Grow My Bag TV. Have a great day. Bye-bye.